father comes from a musical family actually. He's a third generation. I am the fourth generation. So when he moved from India to Norway, he was missing his country and his family. So music was the only the way of connecting to the family. So this was the way he introduced the music to every one of the children. We have 3 siblings. Indian classical music is a strong tradition, I believe. And to develop the taste of Indian classical music, you need training to train this ear of listening to the music. And when you get to know this music, you can't even leave this music. So basically, for me, when I was introduced, I was like, it's so heavy, Dad. And outside, you are listening to the Spice Girls, Fugees and everything, and nobody knows what Indian classical music is. Norway is not England, not France, not Canada, not US, because in those countries still there's lots of Indian people, and of course the Indian environment is a little bit stronger than in Norway. And Norway is a tiny country, it's of only 4 million people over there, and very, very, very tiny community of Indian people. So to survive with Indian classical music, it was really, really hard. You can ask my dad. So to be in that environment, it was really tough. But being a child, you just did it to please your dad. So my dad was really strict. I really had to do music 30 minutes each and every day when I was 6, 7, before I could go outside and play with other girls. So that's how the journey started. The turning point came when I was mid of my studies, and Pandit Hariprasad Chaurasia came to Norway for having workshops. And at those particular workshops, he was really there to encourage and tell that you have the potential, you should pursue and go on with this music. And then just after your medical study, do finish your studies first, and then you please come to Rotterdam to go further on with this music. And I will be your guider, your teacher, to help you with share this music onwards. So that was my turning point. And then, of course, when it's Pandit Hariprasad Chaurasia, you believe in this. You believe that okay, maybe he has a different kind of vision than I can have. So maybe I should give myself a try. Pandit Hariprasad Chaurasia, or Panditji, is a very special human being for me, I would say. I think he really understands a person internally, and really make it ease a very comfort zone that you really can bloom. So I think his way of teaching is unique. He understands the person first, and then he starts teaching. He is making everyone really, really at ease to learn, and he's a very good friend, I would say. Before becoming a teacher, I think he was really a close friend to me. He starts talking and understanding, and then he finds out, make this easy. It's a little bit difficult to tell, probably, but and then he understands, and the journey starts. And now I never thought of doing this profession, but it's just a matter of that I love this music, and I found this a brainy game. In fact, to do this music, where your really brain is working. So that's why it was really attracting to me. And as much as you get to understand this music, you more attract you get to Panditji, and really start thinking that you really are a drop in a big, big ocean. Rotterdam for me is a journey of musical world, because I call Rotterdam a eerie journey, because I listen to different music, and I think, according to me, I've never been to a city where I can say that the world is in Rotterdam. Because when I'm at my home, I can hear jazz in upstairs. He's playing the jazz saxophone, and under my beneath she's a flamenco. She's playing guitar, and when I come out of my own house, then the journey starts with the Turkish music and African music, and towards when I go to the Coordats, I'm into the world of Indian classical music. So for me, Rotterdam is a world music place, and I love Rotterdam actually for that sake. Yes, and people are so much known to each and every music, and whatever music you play, they have a very musical ear. You don't need to know music, but because of you are in the environment, you have a very trained ear. So people appreciate you, even though you play Indian music, Turkish music, African music, because they know the musicality of them. That's the most important thing, which is really rare in other countries, even in Norway.